Yeah, yeah.
This is a dedication. A little inspiration.
Yeah, yeah. One day, when the war is won, victory will be yours.
Victory's gonna be yours.
It'll be yours. One day, when the kingdom comes, it'll be yours. It'll be yours. It's a long way up. And a short way down. Just don't let nobody come and take your crown.
Let 'em take your crown.
Trying to make it through the system, but the doors are locked. The Most High got you covered. You're gonna rise to the top.
We're gonna rise, y'all.
This battle will bring victory. On with the greatest book in history. Check up your grade, it's no mystery. Yeah, yeah. You know this battle has just begun.
Battle's just
Check
begun.
up, you're hated by everyone.
All
But
nations
just remember
hate us.
you're the chosen son. Yeah, yeah.
This song is such an inspiration. We get the kingdom though there's much tribulation. Every day I send my prayers up. I even read where Yahweh said he'd raise us up. He gave Abraham the covenants. On the shoulders of Christ will rest the governments. The forces the nations gotta bring to me. The world is ours, our gates open continually. Praise Yahweh cause he gave us life. And sacrifice the reward as you could reign with Christ. Yeah, it's true, the Father made us sons to get a crown, then endure until the Savior comes. In the sight of God, no man is justified. To be approved, I read that gold must be tried. In the end, we're the greatest folks in history. Malachi sing to them about our victory.
This battle will bring victory.
We gonna get the
On
victory.
the greatest book in history.
Bible's
Check
the
up your
greatest
grade,
book.
it's no mystery. Yeah, yeah. You know this battle has just begun.
Battle has
Check
just
up, you're
begun.
hated by everyone. But just remember you're the chosen son. Yeah, yeah.
We give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, for giving Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob the covenants, and for choosing our nation. We appreciate that. Hope the song inspired you. Yeah.
I wanna praise you, Yahweh. I wanna thank you, Yahweh. I'm so grateful, Yahweh. I wanna thank you, Yahweh.
For the promises. Life is a blessing and life is a lesson. Life is a setback and life is progression. Life is uneasy at times, life is comfortable. Life will lift you up and at times, life will humble you. Life is a gift, you better thank the Lord for it. Every chance you get, someone is less fortunate. Life goes in circles, life throws you curveballs. Life can be deceiving like preachers in the church halls. Life isn't promised. If I could be honest, the fact that I'm alive, that time has me astonished. Cause I came from the underground, being tossed around, being lost and found. Now they adore the sound sound of the priest, far from a nuance. Verses are proverbs, written's are the new psalms. Another song for the blocks and the avenues. Everything is plain, I don't speak to them in parables.
I wanna praise you, Yahweh.
I wanna praise you.
I wanna thank you, Yahweh. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
Yahweh. I wanna thank you, Yahweh.
For the power I see the world through different eyes. Every Sunday got the preacher telling different lies. Hearing things that I really couldn't visualize. Should've listened, Big said you'd be hypnotized. I was a victim too, I say respectfully. They all up in the soup, don't know the recipe. Talking about I'm not who I was bred to be. Count me out, man, who made you the referee? Trying to get stripes, trying to cloud chase. At 19, I made an about face. Thanks to Christ, it's also about grace. And they lied when they said it ain't about race. But that's another song, I ain't the first to tell you. Woke up on a deeper and a surface level. Learned the laws and the laws changed my attitude. And this song is to show you how a gratitude. I'm so grateful.
I wanna praise you, Yahweh. I wanna thank you.
I wanna thank you.
Yahweh. I'm so grateful.
We're so
Yahweh. I wanna thank you. Yahweh.
But let it ride.
I wanna praise you. I wanna thank you. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Sister Monica coming to you on Maccabeestv TV and Sisters of the Maccabees. Let me give a shout out to everybody on Maccabeestv TV. We already told you guys that when you see my face on Maccabeestv TV, you know the priest sent me, right? And you know what we're going to talk about. We're talking about health today. Before we get into it, do a sister a favor. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Hit the like button, hit the share button. We're not gonna stay too long, okay? Because it is getting late for some people. But this video is highly requested, and the priest wanted me to come on here and talk to you guys because we are in a season that is affecting a lot of people, adults and children. And so I am here to help you guys, hopefully. I'm here to help you guys. Shalom, everybody that's watching. Shalom to everybody on Maccabeestv TV and Sisters of the Maccabees. We are streaming on both channels today. Yeah. So don't want to keep you guys for too long. All right. So, but do a sister a favor. Share this live, and hit the like button. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. Just a little push on the button. All right. There is somebody out there who is going to benefit from this video today. Okay. Because a lot of people are struggling and suffering from what I'm about to talk about. So hit the like button and share the video. All right. Let's get into it. I don't want to hold you guys. All right, so the topic today is your issue that a lot of you guys are struggling with. That is seasonal allergies, eczema, and asthma. So I want to let you guys know that you don't have to live with that. All right, a lot of you guys have children that are struggling with this issue.
a lot of you guys are struggling with this issue. And so I'm here to tell you guys that you don't have to live with it. If you're living with allergies right now and asthma and eczema, that's pretty much a choice because you can get rid of it. And I'm speaking from personal experience. My brother Danyaahla said allergy is kicking his behind. I'm speaking from personal experience because I struggled with this years and years ago, and none of the doctors helped me. I helped myself. When I figured out what was wrong, I healed myself from allergies, asthma, and the whole allergy stuff. All right. So I'm here today to show you guys how to get rid of it. If you're struggling with it, I'm here to show you how to get rid of your allergies and asthma and eczema. All right. Yeah. So let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen. Again, let me shout out everybody who's watching on Maccabeestv and Sisters of the Maccabees. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. All right, so I'm showing you some images here, right? And I know a lot of you guys are struggling with this. A lot of you are struggling with this. Before I go any further, I want to know if you guys can hear me. So if you can hear me, put one in the chat if you can hear my voice. Put one in the chat if you guys can hear my voice. Before I go any further, I don't want to continue if you can't hear me. One in the chat if you can hear me. There we go. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Okay, so the images I'm showing here, some of you guys might recognize these images, right? There you go. What about that, right? For those of you who have children, right? Some of you guys are very, very familiar with these images right here, right? When I was going through these images, this really, really break my heart that the kids are going through this stuff. And they don't have to. They do not have to go through it, all right? So these images might be familiar to a lot of you guys, right? What about that one? The runny, watery eyes, itchy nose, sneezing, the asthma, right? How many of you are struggling when you step outside your door with all of that sneezing and red eyes and your throat is all scratchy and all of that madness, right? Been there, done that. Been there, done that. You don't have to live with this, okay? And Sister Malika, I'm here to help you get rid of it. That's what I'm here to help you to do today. I'm here to help you get rid of that because you can get rid of it. Trust me, you can. So, why you and your children do not have to live with seasonal allergies and asthma. You don't have to live with it. All right. So we're going to take a look at eczema, right? And what causes eczema? What is eczema and what causes it? So contrary to what you have been told, eczema is not a skin problem. I'm going to repeat that again for the folks in the back. Eczema is not a skin problem. If you are struggling with eczema, it is a gut problem. Yes, G-U-T, gut, your stomach. Yes, your gut. Eczema is a gut problem that manifests itself on your skin. All right? So what's going on your skin is just a manifestation of what is going on in your stomach. All right? There you go. So eczema, although it causes your skin to become inflamed and, lots of inflammation, the itching, the redness, the discomfort, right? Some of the causes of eczema is allergy, okay? Another cause of eczema is low hydrochloric acid in the stomach wall. And I'm going to explain to you what that is. Hydrochloric acid plays a very important role in your digestion and immunity, your digestive system and your immune system. Okay. And I want you guys to pay close attention to the word immune system, immunity, because we're going to get into that. So hydrochloric acid helps your body to break down your protein, the food that you're eating, right? It helps your body to absorb the nutrients from your food. And it also helps to control viruses and bacteria that causes infection in your stomach, okay? So when you have low levels of hydrochloric acid in your stomach, you're going to have problem with your immune system, okay? You're going to have problem with your gut, with digestion, all right? Another cause of eczema is what is called a leaky gut. And what is a leaky gut? A leaky gut happens when you have holes in the walls of your intestines, okay? And that can be caused by a lot of different things. People who are on medication, people who maintain a horrible diet, and somehow your intestines gets holes in them, in it, right? In the walls of your intestine. So you get hole in the wall of your intestine. And when that happens, whenever you eat your food, if you have holes in the walls of your intestines, whenever you eat your foods, some of that food leak through the holes in your intestines and leak into your bloodstream. Okay? And anything you have leaking into your bloodstream, you are going to have a problem with your immune system. And you also going to have problem on your skin, because your skin is a part of your immune system. Okay? So leaky gut, it is not easy to diagnose. A lot of the doctors don't recognize it. They don't understand it, right? But a lot of people are struggling with a leaky gut. Okay? And we're going to talk about how to fix a leaky gut. Okay? All righty. So, allergy. What is allergy? Allergy is a condition in which the immune system have a negative reaction to anything foreign that goes into your body. If there's something in your body that does not belong in there, your immune system is going to react to it, all right? And the reason your immune system is reacting to it is because it's weak. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me go forward with this. I was not doing this the right way. Not doing this the right way. Pardon me, guys. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. So, your doctors will tell you that you are allergic to cats and dogs and pollen and grass and ragweed and trees and other nonsense, right? That's what they tell you. You are allergic to cats and dogs and the trees and the grass, right? Now, I have cats, okay? I was told that I'm allergic to them. I'm not allergic to cats. No, nobody is allergic to any cats or any dogs or any plants, all right? Okay, so why is your immune system having a negative reaction to grass, pollen, cats and dogs, dust, plants? I mean, you're allergic to the entire planet, right? Is it because there's something wrong with these things? Is it? And also keep in mind, all of these things have been in existence since the beginning of time. These things are normal to the environment. Dogs and cats have been around since the dawn of time. Grass and trees and plants and dust, these things have been around. But you're being told that you're allergic to them, right? Okay. So, is there something wrong with these things? No. No. There's nothing wrong with these things. You're not allergic to these things. The answer is no. So, you know, we could say that there are dangerous chemicals on the grass and the plant and even the animals, you know, and this is true. There are a lot of things that are being sprayed in the atmosphere. We all know this, right? We're being sprayed. There's a lot of stuff being sprayed in the air. And when you breathe these things in, it affects your immune system, right? It does. However, what we are ignoring is the fact that your immune system is a system that was created by the Most High, and that system is meant to go to war to protect your body. Yep. Yes, it is. Your immune system is not supposed to make you sick. It's supposed to keep you healthy. All right? Okay. Sorry about that, guy. So, what's going on with this? So let's take a look at, give me a second, guys. My PowerPoint is acting up here. There we go. You know, as Priest Danyaahla would say, we build it while we fly it, right? Okay, I'm not sure why it's freezing, but something is freezing up on me here. All right, okay, so the lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system, guys, is a major part of your immune system. You know, I think my PowerPoint has been mixed up somehow. I think a lot of my slides are kind of mixed up, but we're gonna just we're gonna build it while we fly, okay? So your lymphatic system is a major part of your immune system, okay? And if you suffer from any of these things, stuff like herpes, hepatitis, or any other of those viruses, it is extremely, extremely, extremely important that you keep your lymphatic system healthy and the rest of your immune system healthy in order to get rid of these viruses. Okay, just I want you guys to keep that in mind. If any of you guys that are watching and you're struggling with anything like herpes, hepatitis, and other stuff like that, you cannot afford to have a weak immune system. Okay, and just so you know, your lymphatic system is a major part of your immune system, so you have to keep these things healthy in order to get rid of these viruses. And yes, you can get rid of those viruses. Okay, so swollen lymph nodes. Have you ever felt a lump? Some of you guys may have may in the past, you know, have felt a lump on each sides of your neck, like both sides of your neck, right? Like you touch it, it hurt. It's painful when you touch it, right? And you feel two lumps underneath your neck, like your throat there, right? And you can physically touch it and it hurts. Those are your lymph nodes and they're swollen, right? And when your lymph nodes are swollen, that's usually a sign of an infection, okay? Or some other serious issues that you're having, all right? You know, I think, give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys, give me 1 second. My slides are a little mumble jumble here, so bear with me. All righty. My slides are they're acting up here, guys. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Building it and flying it at the same time, right? All right. Building it and flying it. Okay, so let's take a look at your immune system here. This is an image of your immune system, right? And we're going to take a look at what makes up your immune system, okay? Here we have your mucous membrane. And we have your tonsil, right? You have your lymphatic vessels that's in your lymphatic system, okay? You have the thymus gland. Your skin, yes, your skin is a major part of your immune system, okay? Your spleen and the bone marrow, and your bone marrow are found inside your bones, okay? So your immune system, guys, is a system. It's not just one imaginary thing in your body. Your immune system is a system. It is a collective of things that make up this one thing, okay? All of these things combined make up your immune system. Your tonsil, your mucous membrane, your lymphatic system, your thymus gland, your skin, your spleen, your bone marrow. All of those things combined make up your immune system. So if you don't take care of those things, you're in trouble. All right? Okay. So let me fast forward this thing here. So here I am on the screen, right? I'm going to show you guys a little selfie of me there. So I'm going to share with you guys a little story about myself battling with allergies, asthma, right? And how I healed myself from these things. And hopefully you guys can learn something from my experience, because I'm about to share my experience with these things. And I'm here to tell you that you can get rid of seasonal allergies and asthma, okay? One of the things that is needed is discipline, okay? Discipline is one of the main things that you need to get rid of it. Okay, so years ago, when I came here from the Caribbean, I developed these things here in the United States. I never had these things before, never had these issues before, but somehow I developed allergies and asthma to the point where I was given steroid. It was that bad. I was on steroid, okay? Had to take it all the time. I was, injection. I was getting rashes and hives so bad. I was being rushed to the ER. I mean, mine was really, really bad. Seasonal allergies, runny eye, itchy, runny nose, scratchy throat, all of the symptoms that you can imagine that comes with seasonal allergies. I couldn't go outside. It was unbearable just going outside. Couldn't sleep at night. The wheezing, right? The short of breath, all of that, right? And yeah, I mean, the steroid helped temporarily, but that's very damaging to you. Nobody wants to be on steroids, right? So what did I do? So I'll tell you what I did. So while I was battling this issue, right, I was being shoved from one specialist to the next. They were doing all type of tests and all that nonsense, right? And nothing worked, okay? And so one day I got out of the house and I went driving around, and I came across this herbal store in Queens, New York. I'll never forget the day. Came across the herbal store, walked into the herbal store, and there was a lady in there, and I started telling her what was happening to me, right? And this lady, she was a Jamaican lady, and she said to me, your problem is, I'll never forget her word. She says, your problem is you forgot your culture. You forgot your roots. You forgot where you came from. That's what she said to me, right? And she says, when you were younger, your grandmother used to give you cleanse and herbs and all these natural things to clean up your body. And you came here to America. You completely forgot all about that stuff. And now you're sick, right? That's what she said to me, right? And that hit me like a brick. Hit me like a brick, because she was right. She was right. I came here and, just started eating what everybody else was eating, right? All the processed food, all the junk food. Yes, Sister Malika was having McDonald's and Burger King. Absolutely. Yes, I was. I was eating things I had never eaten before, right? Because, hey, you migrate to a different country and you just kind of go along with what everybody else is doing, right? So that's what it was. And before you know it, I was suffering, right? And anyway, long story short, the lady gave me a cleanse that day. Okay, she gave me some herbs, she gave me some cleanse, and she said, you need to go home and you need to do a cleanse and you need to change your lifestyle. And that's all I needed to hear. I just needed a reminder. I went home that night and I cleaned out every junk food out of my kitchen, all the crap out of my refrigerator, all of the processed food out of my food pantry. I got rid of all of the nonsense that was making me sick. And I did the cleanse that night. And within 2 weeks of me doing that cleanse, no more wheezing. I was starting to feel better. I did the cleanse, and every day I was taking them herbs. Every day I was taking them herbs. Multiple times a day I was taking the herbs, right? Went out, got some minerals. I was taking some zinc. I was taking black seed oil. I was taking the natural stuff, right? And within a month, I was off the steroid. Within 2 weeks, as a matter of fact, my wheezing was gone. No more wheezing. No more runny eyes and itchy this and sneezing and all this nonsense. And 30 days later, I was back outside jogging. That's what I like to do. I like to go outside and jog. And I was back outside. And I wasn't able to do that for a long time back then, And so what I did was change my lifestyle. Literally, I just changed my lifestyle. That's what I did, right? And so it's not hard to do, but you have to make that choice, because what? Life is about choices, right? Life is about choices. You can choose to change your lifestyle if you want to, right? And you have people like myself who are sharing certain information with you that can help you to change and get rid of this type of stuff and other stuff. I come on here, I come on these channel, and I share certain things with my family here, because I want to see you guys feel better. I want to see you guys live better. I don't want you guys living in misery and on medication, right? So give me 1 second, guys. And let me say this to you guys right before I go on, right? You have people in the so-called conscious community. Yes, I'm gonna say it. Right? People like what they call that lady, Queen of Four, I don't know what her name is, Queen of Four, right? I mean, those people are charging hundreds of dollars for this information that I'm giving you guys for free. Okay. They're charging hundreds of dollars. And I'm going to tell you guys a little story. I got a phone call yesterday from someone in the conscious community. Oh, yes. I got a phone call from someone in the conscious community, and they have a family member that is struggling with something, right? And needless to say, they went all over. They sent money, hundreds of dollars to Africa. Yes, they sent hundreds of dollars to Africa in pursuit of healing. They were scammed. right? And they dealt with some people, other people in the conscious community, and somehow my name got around to them and I got the phone call, right? I'm not here. Listen, I'm just here to give the information. And as you guys can see, I'm freely sharing it with you guys because there's a lot of people out there that are charging just to have a consultation, like, to give you this information. I'm giving this to you for free. Just want to say that, right? So I'm going to share with you guys some of the reason you are struggling with seasonal allergies, asthma, and eczema. Okay, I'm going to share with you guys, and some of you guys are not going to want to hear what I'm saying. You're not going to like this. But here is one of the reasons that you're struggling with what you're struggling, right? So if this right here, this image in front of you, right? If that's what you and your children are having for breakfast, if this is what you and your children breakfast look like every morning, this is why you and your children are struggling with allergy. Why, Sister Malika? Why? Why are you telling us we can't have those big pancakes and fried bacon and eggs and blah, 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 right? This type of diet, guys, this type of diet causes a lot of mucus and inflammation in your body. And there are no nutrients in this type of diet that is feeding your immune system. Your immune system is starving of nutrients, which is what is causing your immune system to get weak. And in case you didn't know, a weakened immune system is what is causing your allergies. Your allergies is caused by a weak immune system. Your immune system is suffering. Okay? So when you're having foods like this right here, that's what's weakening your immune system. If your immune system becomes weak, it becomes sensitive to stuff that goes into your system. Let me say that again. When your immune system is weak, it becomes sensitive to foreign invaders because it doesn't have enough strength to fight them off. So you have to strengthen your immune system so your immune system can have enough strength to fight off any type of pathogen or anything that enters into your system. Okay? So again, right? That's what you're drinking and giving to your children. That is water and sugar. That's sugar and water and fake color, fake what they call it, fake coloring. Color number B number 40 and B number 18, and all the colors that they have, the fake colors in the food industry, right? That's what you're drinking right there. That is what is weakening your immune system. This right here cause a lot of mucus and inflammation and weaken your immune system, right? That right there is a lot of people weakness. Bread. Brothers and sisters, bread is one of your biggest problem if you're struggling with allergies and asthma and eczema. Bread is one of the highly processed food, and bread has literally no nutrients. There is no nutrients in bread. Like zero nutrients in bread. If you see any nutrients on the package, it is synthetic. If you see it says calcium or magnesium or any of that nonsense, it is synthetic. It's synthetic calcium that was created in a lab and added to the flour while they're making your bread. Okay? Let me say that again. This is what I do. There is no nutrients in your bread. Bread is made from processed flour. Okay? Flour is highly processed and then you make bread from it. There's literally no nutrients in bread. And when you eat stuff like this on a regular basis, your immune system get weaker and weaker and weaker. Why? Because this right here creates a lot of mucus and inflammation in your body. And if you're struggling with eczema, inflammation is the problem. Because you got a lot of inflammation on your skin. You're itching and scratching. Your skin is inflamed. So you got to get rid of the bread. You got to get rid of the bread. That right there, your burgers, your fries, your donuts, right? All of this stuff, the pizza, right? That's the stuff a lot of us are feeding the babies. That's the stuff that a lot of you guys are eating. That is what is weakening your immune system. Uh-oh. Oh, y'all are going to hate me for this one here. Boy, I tell you. Y'all going to hate me for this one. Your mac and cheese. Oh, yes. Well, you have macaroni, right? Which is a highly processed food made from white flour. Okay, let me break it down for y'all. You have macaroni, very highly processed food that is made from white flour. And then you have cheese that is highly processed. These two things combined creates a lot of mucus and inflammation in the body. Okay, I know it tastes good, but go ahead and suffer with your allergies. Go ahead. All right. Medication. A lot of you guys are on medication. Why? Because a lot of you guys are struggling with hypertension and high blood sugar and all that stuff, right? So you're popping your medication, your pills and all this stuff. But unfortunately, these medications are further weakening your immune system, okay? Because these medications suppresses your immune system, all right? They suppress your immune system, okay? They're not helping. And here, in case you guys don't believe me, here it is from the Center for Disease Control, the CDC. I got this from the CDC website, as you guys can see there, okay? Medications that increase the chances of getting an infection. Yes, medication can increase the chances of getting an infection, all right? People with certain health condition may need to take medication with side effects that can weaken your immune system and put you at risk for infections. This is what the CDC is saying. Okay, I'm just letting you guys know this is not what Sister Malika is saying. This is what the CDC is saying. Medication with side effects that can weaken your immune system and put you at risk for an infection. Okay, these medication that you guys are on, that you don't have to be on these medication. They weaken your immune system. There is something called corticosteroids, right? They are medication that treat arthritis, asthma, allergies, autoimmune disease like lupus, sarcoidosis, right? Those medication weaken your immune system. And I'm going to do another lesson on lupus, because a lot of you guys are struggling with lupus and you don't have to. Okay, they tell you that there's no cure for lupus. It's foolishness. Okay, lupus is caused by a messed up immune system. We're gonna have a totally different live about lupus. Okay. But all these medication you're taking for these things, your asthma, your allergy, your arthritis, your lupus, all of these things all you have to do is strengthen your immune system. These medication is further, mind you, all of these things is a result of a weakened immune system. And on top of that, you're taking medication that is further weakening your immune system. Crazy, crazy. So, like I said, we're building it while we fly, right? Okay. So, guys, your immune system thrive in a healthy environment, okay? Which means that it needs nutrients from healthy foods, water, exercise, proper sleep, healthy cognitive functions, oxygen, cleansing and detoxing in order to stay healthy and protect you from sickness and viruses. That's what your immune system needs. Your immune system thrives in a healthy environment. So what I wanted to do here is I wanted to share, just give you guys some examples of what I consume on a regular basis and what helps me to stay allergy and asthma free. Yes, your sister at one point in her life struggled with allergy and asthma, okay? So I'm about to show you guys some pictures that I took from my kitchen. These are pictures that I took from my kitchen, all right? I have a lot of pictures that I take of my food, and I'm about to show you guys what it is that I do on a daily basis that keeps me away from allergies and asthma. I don't have those things anymore. All right. So when I wake up in the morning, these are some things that I have for breakfast. Okay. Yes, my breakfast is always liquid. I don't eat breakfast. I drink my breakfast. Okay. Because you're waking up, you're breaking a fast, and you need to break your fast with some type of liquid. All right. You need to go easy on the organs. Okay. This is what my breakfast look like in the morning. There we go. Right. Then we have some ginger, key lime, turmeric, right? You throw those in your blender with some water. You blend it, you strain it. You can add a little bit of raw honey. You drink that. Stuff like this is going to help to build your immune system. You can give these things to your babies. Well, your children, not the babies, not the really, small babies. Now, if you have small babies and you're breastfeeding, the mother of the child should be consuming these things in order so the child can get these healthy things through the breast milk. Okay? That's how the child is going to help build their immune system, through the mother. Whatever the mother consume, the child is going to consume. So, mom, I'm talking to y'all moms, mothers, I hope you're listening. If you are breastfeeding and you get up every day and you're eating your mac and cheese and your fried this and burger that and blah, 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 that, right? Your baby, that's what he or she is getting from your breast milk, whatever you're eating. So if you start putting these things in your body, you are helping to build your baby's immune system up, okay? These are the things that breastfeeding mamas should be consuming on a regular basis. All right. Here's another image of something that I took in my kitchen. Well, actually, right outside my back door. We have here some, this is a fresh green juice. We have some cucumber, some ginger, some celery, some green apples, and some green herbs, right? You throw that in your blender or your juicer, whichever one you have at home, right? These are things that I do in the morning for breakfast. I don't eat bread. I don't have any fried up this and that, all type of fried this and bread and all type of stuff. You'll never find those things in my kitchen because I don't eat those things for breakfast. We don't eat bread in this house, except for Passover, all right? That right there, Told you guys, I'm sharing some images with you that I take in my kitchen. So this we have here is some smoothies and homemade juices. We have some sea moss on the left there. We have some sorrel and we have some fresh juices, right? There we go. Got some green apples there, some ginger, some pears, some lemons, right? Hopefully you guys are, this is just a little bit of ideas I'm giving you guys here. You can take my ideas. Some sea moss there, right? You guys need some sea moss recipe? Hit me up, okay? And sometimes I do have, just a cup of tea or a cup of herbal tea for breakfast. It's okay to have tea in the morning, guys, all right? These are herbs, and it's okay to give them to your babies. Oh, yes. It is okay for breastfeeding mothers to drink herbs, to take the herbs. Yes, Sister Malika, listen to my voice now. Sister Malika is telling you, as long as you're not on any medication and have some type of debilitating disease or illnesses that you're taking serious medication for, if you are a breastfeeding mother, you should be taking herbs because the herbs is going to help to build your baby's immune system as well as yours. Okay? All right. That's what our foreparents did back in the days. There we have another green juice there. We have some ginger, some apples, some fresh mint. Guys, I'm just sharing with you guys what it is that I consume when I wake up in the morning. Okay? We got some fruits there, and that's what I have for lunch, right? These are some of the things that I have for lunch. I usually have some fruits for my lunch, and I usually have the fruits right around when the sun is at its brightest in the sky. That's when I have my fruits, some mangoes, some soursop and stuff like that, right? Got some mangoes there. We got some papayas there, right? And then we have some sometimes I'll have some nuts, right? Make sure when you're eating your nuts comes in shell, okay? They're fresher when you get your nuts in the shell. Get yourself a nut cracker and crack them nuts open and eat them. They're fresher that way, all right? And one of the reasons I eat Brazil nut is because this nut has a lot of selenium. Okay, and I want you guys to do your homework on, there's a mineral called selenium, extremely important for your immune system. Okay, so I do consume a lot of Brazil nut. So dinner, this is what dinner looked like for me. All right. Some of you guys ask me, Sister Malika, what do you eat? Like you just get up and eat salad all day, the leaves all day? No. Sister Malika cooks. I cook food, real food, right? This is one of my meals that I take a picture of, right? We have some sauteed cabbage and stuff there, whole bunch of herbs and spices, right? And then we have some avocado there, and then we have some quinoa on the side there, right? Here we have some chickpea stew, okay? Oh yeah, I throw it down in the kitchen. That's one of my dinner that I like to have, right? And then I have some salad every now and then, almost every day. Soup. Those of you who know me know that I love soup. I am a lover of soup. This is my version of the pepper pot soup that a lot of us like to make in the Caribbean. All right. More salad there. Right? More soup, right? And greens. So I'm showing you guys this stuff here because I want you guys to understand that this is the stuff that I live what I preach, okay? I actually do what I talk about, okay? I'm not just telling you guys to do this stuff. I actually do it. This is the type of stuff that keeps me healthy, that keeps me from getting, all this allergies and asthma and all the stuff that you guys are struggling with, right? Now, the question is, why do I eat like this? My reason for eating like this is because I've eaten the processed food before. I've eaten the junk food filled with sugar and preservatives. I've eaten the fast foods like McDonald's, Burger King, and Pizza Hut and all that stuff. And I have felt the negative effect of those things, the constipation, the excess mucus and inflammation, the allergies and asthma, the stomach pain, the fatigue, can't sleep at night, the weight gain. Oh, yeah, gaining weight, right? I've seen and felt what this type of diet did to my health. I've been on the medication. I've been in the emergency room with asthmas and allergy, right? And when I stop consuming these things, when I start eating food that comes from the soil, when I start cleansing my body again, I saw a significant change in my body, in my health. My asthma was gone. My allergies were gone. My constipation was gone. My stomach issues was gone. I no longer felt fatigue. No more runny nose, red, watery eyes, and scratchy throat. I was exercising again. I was full of energy again. All that mucus and inflammation was gone, right? And that's because I changed my lifestyle. Literally, I made a conscious decision to change. So here's $1 million question for a lot of people. Why do so many of our people hate natural herbs? Why? Sisters, I don't know if you're. Oh, I think this is a brother. Sagan Yahawada says we need a cooking channel from you. Well, brother, we do have a cooking channel, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. Why do so many of our people hate natural herbs? So I'm going to read a little scripture here, Genesis 1:29, right? It says, and the Most High says, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree, yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. For the love of God and for the life of me, I don't understand why majority of my people, and I'm talking about a lot of us who say we're in the truth, right? We don't do herbs when the very Bible that you walk around with tells us that we need to consume the herbs for meat. It says that. So either you don't believe in that Bible you're walking around with, or something else is going on, right? Because when the Most High created us, he created things that he knew was going to help to sustain our bodies. These herbs are some of those things that the Most High knew that we were going to need to sustain us. He created those things for us, right? But a lot of us, even those of us in the truth, we're not utilizing these herbs that the Most High told us. And then you're wondering why you have high blood pressure, and you're wondering why you have all type of high blood sugar and diabetes and all the other stuff that you're struggling with, because a lot of you guys refuse to turn to the herbs. Some of you guys don't even believe. I mean, I've seen Hebrew Israelite who flat out said they don't believe in the herb. Like they're not really. No, I'm gonna give my child what my doctor prescribed because I don't know about this herb. Crazy. And you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite. Crazy. It's right there in the scripture tells you we should be using these things for meat. It's a choice though, because life is about choices. You can choose to walk around miserable, or you can choose to change your lifestyle and maintain a better quality of life. So that way you're not walking around miserable all day. You can choose that. Trust me, you can choose that. It is a choice. Right now, with all the information that we have out here, guys, if you're walking around with high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes or pre-diabetic and asthma and allergy and all this stuff, it's a choice at this point. Now, I feel bad for the kids, but I'm talking to the adults who, you're over 20, you're over 30, you're over 40, you're over 50, right? You are privileged to a lot of this information that I'm giving you, but you're choosing not to utilize it. At this point, you're choosing not to, right? You don't have to be on pharmaceutical medications. There are herbs that lowers blood sugar in the body. Yes, they are. Yes, there are. Because the Most High created them. And these herbs also helps to build your immune system. So you do not have to be on medication. There we go, right? There are herbs that lowers blood pressure. You don't have to be on blood pressure medication. The Most High create these herbs. And again, they help to build your immune system. There's no need for you to be on blood pressure medication. So, I'm going to be answering questions when I'm done with these slides, guys. I'm going to be answering some of your questions when I'm done with the slides. So, the first step to healing, this is what I want to get to, right? I don't want to keep this live for too long, but let's get to this, right? The first step to healing, removing everything from your diet, from your household, from your kitchen, yes, from your kitchen, that contributes to the weakening of your immune system. I'm going to repeat that again. First step to healing is to remove everything from your life that is contributing to the weakening of your immune system. Okay? So all of that nasty diet that you're consuming, all of that food that is producing a lot of mucus and inflammation in your body, you got to get rid of it. Because the reason for your allergies and asthma is that your immune system is weak. Okay? Cleansing your gut. Cleansing your gut. You know what? Let me go to the website here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share. I am going to share. Give me 1 second, guys. While we're on the topic of cleansing, I'm going to show you guys some cleanse. I'm going to share my screen here with you guys. Here we are on a website, and I'm going to show you guys some simple cleanse that you can do that is going to help you to get rid of this silly allergies that you're walking around with, okay? You don't have to have allergies. So we're on the website called grassrootbotanicals.com, grassrootbotanicals.com, right? If you scroll down, we have something called a 7-day mucusless cleanse here, right? 7 days. If you don't have 7 days out of your life to do a cleanse, we don't went through how many years of almost 400 years of slavery, right? If you can't afford 7 days to cleanse your body and start to feel better, that's a problem. We have something for 7 days here right? Let's go back. We also have something for 3 days. If you don't have a lot of time and you're only off on the weekends, you can do a 3-day cleanse. Here it is right here, right? You get off on a Friday, you can start the cleanse on a Friday. By Monday, you'll be right back to work, okay? Here it is right here. 3-day digestive and immune cleanse. Immune cleanse. The same thing as a 7-day cleanse, okay? You can do that. 7 days digestive and immune cleanse, or 3-day digestive and immune cleanse. These are some of the things that you can do to start cleaning up your digestive system and your immune system, okay? So your immune system can function again, so you can get rid of all that allergies that you're dealing with. Because, I'm going to say it again, your allergies are a result of a weakened immune system. Your eczema and your asthma is the same thing. They are the result of a weakened immune system. You need to clean up your immune system, guys. Okay? Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back. All right. So first thing is getting rid of all the crap from your diet, right? Second thing is cleaning up your gut by doing a cleanse. The third thing is starting to eat whole foods. Whole foods, real food that grows from the soil. That's what whole food is, guys. Whole foods are real foods that grows from the soil. Start eating foods like what I just showed you. Start getting used to those things. Cooking. If some of you guys have wives at home, you know what? I'm going to put together a cookbook for the wives. I think I'm going to put together a cookbook because, you know, for those of you wives who are having issues cooking healthy foods, maybe I can help y'all out. Okay. These are the things that you need to start feeding your husbands and, you know, the babies and everybody. Okay. Okay. Next thing, start using the herbs that grows from the soil, the herbs that the Most High gave you. Okay. Start using those herbs. All right. Start exercising. Start exercising. Exercise is very good for the cardiovascular system. You need to exercise. Drink lots of water, get lots of rest, and take care of your mental health. That's something Sister Malika can't help you with. I cannot help you with your mental health. Okay? I can help you with your physical health. I cannot help you with your mental health. That's something you're going to have to go seek, you know, clinical therapy or go talk to somebody. I can't help you guys with that one, but you got to take care of your mental health, because healing begins in the mind. I'm going to say that again. Healing begins in the mind. If your mind is not right, you're not going to have the wherewithal to start healing your body. So you got to get your mind right first. All right. So I wanted to share with you guys some different ways to take herbs, because I do understand that a lot of my brothers and sisters that are you know, descendants of slaves in the United States, right? I'm talking to my so-called Black Americans that are not really familiar with a lot of the herbal stuff, right? I'm talking to you guys now. So I do know that a lot of my brothers here and sisters here are not really familiar with the different ways to take herbs. So I'm going to just share some of the ways to consume herbs. So obviously, you know, herbal teas is one of the way that you can take herb. Okay. And here we have what is called a herbal tincture. Okay. And this is something that is already prepared. All you do is just open the bottle. This is very strong, very potent, and it gets straight into your bloodstream. Okay. Herbal tinctures are one of the strongest way to take herb. They get straight to your bloodstream. All right. And as you guys can see here, we have something here for high blood pressure. For those of you guys who are struggling with high blood pressure, you can find that on that website that I just showed here. Okay. That's one of the ways to take your herbs. That is called a herbal tincture. All right. Here's another way. Herbal tonics. All right. Some of you guys, know what that is, right? That's another way to take the herbs, right? Here's another way. Capsules. Don't want to taste the herb because it's too bitter and it tastes too nasty or blah, 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 right? This is a way right here to take your herbs, okay? Capsule, all right? And then here's another way to take the herbs right there. In powder form, okay? Powder form. So that's another way to take your herbs. And we're coming to the end of this, and I'm going to be answering some questions, and then I'll be out of here. I hope I didn't leave anything out. Hopefully I did not leave anything out, right? Let me go back. And then I'm going to answer some of you guys' questions. My slides kind of got a little bit messed up, guys, and so unfortunately, we are, kind of building it while we fly it. What I want to talk about real quick is this, right? The leaky gut situation. For those of you who are struggling with eczema, right? I want you guys to understand how you're going to get rid of a leaky gut if you have eczema. If you have eczema, the best way to get rid of eczema is to go on a liquefied diet. Okay? And I'm not talking about just drinking water or tea. No, I'm saying start making soups, right? Eating a lot of salads and soups and fruits, fresh stuff, right? If you have eczema and you're eating processed food and a lot of, meat, animal flesh, all of those things are very acidic. And also you're having solid food that you're throwing into your stomach, and you have food going into your bloodstream. This is what I want to talk to you guys about, right? With the leaky gut, when you're eating your food, it goes into your bloodstream. Anything, your blood is life, right? Anything you have leaking into your bloodstream, guys, that's a problem. That is going to trigger your immune system and cause a problem, right? So if you or your child is struggling with eczema, I just want to make this very clear. You have to stop with all that meat that you're eating, or the child you're feeding the child. You have to get rid of all of the processed food, like the cheese, the fried stuff in the morning. If you have a child with eczema, you have to get up and give your child healthy stuff for breakfast, man. Stuff that you make on your stove that are healthy. You see what I mean? And things that are easily digested. Things that are going to help the intestine to repair itself, because your intestines have holes in it, right? So all that bread, all that fried bacon, turkey, whatever you guys, all that fried stuff and bread and this and that you're giving the kids, if they're struggling with eczema, it's not helping. It's actually counterproductive. You're making it worse, and they'll never get rid of it. You got to get rid of all of the processed food that you're giving that baby. And here's the thing, right? A lot of mothers, y'all don't like when the babies are crying, because you're giving them something that is healthy. They'll get over it. Listen. They'll get over it. The babies are not raising you. You're raising the babies. You're raising the babies, right? You get to decide what to feed your babies, okay? So for those of you who are feeding the babies McDonald's and Burger King, and now you decide to start feeding them healthy stuff, yes, they're going to cry. Yes, they're going to fuss. But you know what? Eventually, when they get hungry enough, they're going to start eating what you're giving them, healthy stuff. Okay? They're going to get over it eventually. Let them cry. But you're going to have to break that unhealthy cycle and give them, change their diet. Change their diet. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that. All right. For the the babies with the eczema and the adults too. A lot of the adults have eczema. Clean it up. Okay. All right. So let me answer some questions here. Where can you find some of these herbs that may not be in the local grocery store? I said doctor. My brother Ryan Herring asked a question. Where can you find some of these herbs that may not be in the grocery store? Okay, let me share the screen. So here's a herbal store, guys. Here's a herbal store. It's called Grassroot Botanicals. That's a herbal store. There's a lot of herbs on that website. All right. I hope that answered my brother's Ryan Herring. Okay. Somebody says Daniel ate vegetable and was stronger than everyone who ate meat. Yeah. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Yes. Actually, yes. Eczema is an allergy. Eczema is an allergy, guys. It is not a skin problem. It is a gut problem. Okay. Let me stop sharing my screen there for a second. Okay. There you guys are. All right. What are your thoughts on chickpea pasta? I'm just going to answer some questions before I go. What are your thoughts on chickpeas pasta? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I do not eat pasta. I don't consume pasta. I stay away from anything processed. Okay. That's my answer. I don't know anything about chickpeas pasta. I do know that if it has to be created and processed into something, it is highly inflammatory. Okay. I know you think it's coming from chickpeas and blah blah blah. It may be a little bit healthier than the regular white flour pasta, but it is still a processed food, and if you are struggling already with a health problem, you don't want to add to that problem. Pasta, no matter what it's made from, is a highly processed food, just like bread. All right. So that's my thoughts on it. I don't eat pasta. I don't eat bread. I don't eat bagels. I don't eat any processed food. I really don't. Majority of my diet is a lot of liquid. Yeah. Let me see if I can answer some of your questions. Yes. Still I rise. Yep. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. How long have you been asthma allergy free, and do you ever have flare up? That was over 20 years ago, Sister Nicole. That was way over 20 years ago. Yeah. No. You know what? There was like we had a little bit of issue in the house where we had some mold. Okay. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to mention also. If you have mold, just be careful, because that can cause you to wheeze. So I don't have any allergy flare up, but if there is like any type of chemical, might cause you to wheeze. Just stay away from any strong chemical or mold. But no, I don't have any issues. I mean, I'm like I said, I have cats. I'm outside. I'm outside, so no, I really don't have any flare-ups at all. I've, you know, I'm the herb lady. I'm on the herbs all day, every day. Um, what about dried fruit? I'm trying to get my little one to stop eating sweet or dried mango. Why does it have to be dried? Why can't you feed the children fresh mangoes? It's right now, summertime is around the corner, right? There's a lot of fresh fruits. Why are we feeding them dried fruits? Why not fresh fruits? Sister Kadara, Israel. Um, give the babies some fresh fruits. When you have dried fruit, there's a lot of sugar. There's a lot of sugar. Okay. And when you're feeding the babies fresh fruits, there's a lot of liquid in the fresh fruits, which is very good for the system because the body thrive on liquid, right? Okay. Any other question? So the moral of the story, the moral of this story is this. If you have allergies, my brother Banya Wasap, I saw you somewhere in the chat. If you're struggling with allergies, you have to clean up your immune system. You must clean up your immune system. Okay. That was the moral of the story. If your immune system is weak. Oh, and you know what? I want to share this. Before I go, let me share this. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me share this before I go. Let me share this. What I want to share with you guys are some minerals that you need to take if you are struggling with allergies and asthma. Okay. Give me 1 second. These are some of the things that I take. All right. And I'm sharing it with you guys. So if you are someone that is struggling with allergies and asthma, you need this right here. Zinc. Hopefully you guys can see this. You need liquid zinc, okay? And you need it in liquid form. I'm going to say that again. You need it in liquid form. You need to take your supplements in liquid form. They are better ingested that way. They get to the bloodstream faster. They work better. All those tablets that you're taking is no good, okay? Zinc, liquid zinc, pure liquid zinc. That's it right there. And these things are not expensive. Let me see how much this one is. This is 2 ounce for $12.99. $12.99, okay? Liquid zinc. Let me share something else with you guys, what you need to be taking, okay? That is going to help you get rid of your allergies and asthma. Where is it? This right here. Liquid magnesium. You need to get yourself a bottle of that. Excuse me, guys. Liquid magnesium, pure ionic magnesium, okay? Get you some of that. These things that I'm showing you are the things that I take regularly that helps to build my immune system. These are natural minerals. I'm going to say this and I want you guys to listen to me carefully. These things are natural minerals that you're not getting from your diet because you're eating poorly. You're not eating the right thing. So you're not getting these things from the diet that you're consuming because all you're eating is processed food. You're not getting any of this stuff from your diet. This is raw magnesium and raw zinc, okay, in liquid form. These are the things that your body needs to build the immune system. I'm sharing it with you guys. Pay attention, okay? Here's another one. Here's another one. Let me share this one with you guys. Sharing this one with you guys. Here we go. Here it is right there. Liquid B complex. You got your B1, your B2, your B6, your B12, right? A lot of you guys are deficient in these things. And when you are deficient in a lot of these B vitamins, your immune system suffers, okay? So you got to get these things, and you have to get them in the form of liquid. Yes, your children can take these things. As a matter of fact, a lot of companies make these for children. I do. Make sure you're getting them in the form of liquid. These things are going to help to build your immune system. Okay? I'm sharing what I'm doing with you guys. I'm helping you to build your immune system. You need to start taking some herbs. You need to clean up your gut. Clean your gut on a regular basis, at least every 90 to 180 days. If you can't do it every 90 days, do it every 6 months at the very least, okay? But you need to clean up your gut. In this household, we do a cleanse every 90 days. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And we, I mean, hello, I'm the herb lady, but I do a cleanse every 90 days. All right. Just sharing some stuff with you guys here. Okay. All right. And if you guys can get some iron, I'm going to share the other one with you. And then there we go. There we go. Here's the other one. I don't sell any of this stuff. I'm simply sharing it with you guys. Not sure why this is not showing up. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. There we go. This is called a liquid iron. You need iron. This is a liquid iron that helps to build the immune system. So I just shared with you guys at least 4 different minerals that you need that is going to help you to build your immune system. These are all plant-based. Just so you know, this right here comes from a brand called Floridix, Herb and Iron, right? This is 100% plant. This comes from plants, all right? I take this regularly, okay, along with other stuff. Just wanted to share that with you guys there. Just wanted to share that with you guys, all right? Yeah. Okay. Sister Danielle, they do have, and also depend on the age of the child. They do have. There's a brand called Mary Ruth. If you Google Mary Ruth, they have supplements for children in the form of liquid. Okay, that is one of the best thing that I like about that brand. They have most, if not all, of their supplements in liquid form. Okay, and they have some for the babies too. Yes, ma'am. Is that liquid iron good for the children? Well, make sure you're giving them the children in smaller doses. And yes, that iron is good for the kid. Yes, it is. Just give it to them in a smaller dose, or you can get something specifically for the children. I'm not sure why I don't have my number up on the screen here. Do I eat oat? Yes, I do eat oat. Not all the time, but I do eat oats sometimes. Just a little bit. I might throw it in my sea moss or something. But not really a big fan of oat. But I do throw maybe a tablespoon sometimes in my sea moss. Yeah, if you go to your doctor, Sister Kadara, just tell him you want to test to see what nutrients you're deficient in. Okay. Yeah. Your doctors will they will, yeah, they will give you, write your prescription to go and do the test. Sister Adasa want me to, she said, can you talk about weight loss after maternity? We can do another live on that. We can do another, I don't want to keep you guys here for too long, so, but we can do another live on weight loss after maternity. As you get older, the weight is a very, a little bit difficult to get off, but consistency is the key, right? That's one thing. Changing your diet is another, and not being lazy is another, sister. Um, Not saying you are, I'm just saying in general, not being lazy, meaning that you're going to have to get up, get out, and exercise. That's what I mean. You're going to have to get up and go move your limbs, move your body, and work up a sweat to burn off them calories. It's not easy, but and then watch what you eat. Cut out the processed food. That processed carbohydrate is what is causing a lot of the weight gain on a lot of the women and men, but specifically to your question, the processed carbs, sis, your bread, your pasta, those are all processed carb. Your donuts, your bagels, your biscuits, your buns, whatever. Yeah, all processed carbs will pack on the pound very quickly. Okay. Sister Nicole says, can you teach a class? Not sure. Let me know what class you want me to teach, sis. I'm not sure what you were referring to. All right. I'm just reading your comments, guys, before I go. Obedience is better than sacrifice. I think that Sister Tanya says, I have a hard time finding liquid that don't have pork in it. The brand called Mary Ruth, and I think there's a way you can reach out to them, but they do have some sort of a mission statement on their website. You can go on there and see what it is that they put in their product. But I think most of their products are plant-based, okay? But you can reach out to them just to make sure, all right? I do take some of their supplements, all right, in liquid. All righty. So if you guys don't have any more questions for me, you know what? I'm going to put my number in the chat. I am going to put my number in the chat, so you guys can give me a call for those of you with questions. Don't call me today because I'm tired. Do not call me today because I'm tired, guys. But for those of you with questions regarding your personal health issues, you can give me a call. I am going to say my number. I don't even remember my number. Give me 1 second, guys. So we do have a number that we created for people who have questions regarding health. Okay, and we provided this number for one reason. It's kind of hard answering phone calls at 12 o'clock at night, so we created this number. It's an 888 number. Okay. So for those of you guys have any questions regarding anything that I talk about on these live, you can call me, and I'm going to say the number so you can grab a pen and write it down. It's 888-936 3378. I'm going to say it again. 888-936 3378. That is the number you can call me on. All right. No, you cannot text me on the number. I answer to phone call on that number. If you don't get me, leave a message with your phone number, and I promise you, I will call you back. All right. But that's my number there for those of you who have personal questions about health. Okay. I will try my best to answer your question there. All right. Any more questions before I go? I know you guys have to go and make dinner and whatever you do. Before I go, I really want to thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for hitting the like button. Let me see if y'all hit the like button. What? Y'all did not hit the like button. Now y'all are off. Y'all didn't hit the like button. Okay. All right. Oh no, you know what? You did. Okay. All right. You're forgiven. You guys are forgiven. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. Okay. And if you don't have any more questions, I am going to end the live. Thank you again for tuning in. uh, thank you for watching, Sister Yapa. And Sister, I'm not sure who I'm gonna mess up your name. You go Dia. Just joining in, Sister. We are about to get off of here, so you can go back and watch from the beginning. But we have been on here now for over an hour and a half, and so we're about to go. All right. Thank you guys. Love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Shalom. Shalom. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully. Bye-bye.
I wanna praise you, Yahweh. I wanna thank you, Yahweh. I'm so grateful, Yahweh. I wanna thank you, Yahweh.
For the promise, life is a blessing and life is a lesson. Life is a setback and life is progression. Life is uneasy at times.
Before I go, I'm going to share my screen again before I go. Because I know I'm going to get a phone call and somebody's going to ask me this question. So before I go, I am going to share my screen again before I go. Right? Hopefully you guys can see what I'm sharing here. Okay. Here is the website. It is called Grassroot Botanicals. And this is where you can come and do some cleanse and cleanse your gut. Okay, I just wanted to say that before I go. This is where you can come and find some cleanse. There's a whole bunch of them on here. 7 days, 3 days, 14 days, 21 days, 30 days, 45 days, however, which one you want to do. It's all on here. Okay, you can come and pick whichever one you want. It's on here. The website is called Grassroot Botanicals. And I'm going to just put it in the chat. Just going to put the link in the chat before I go. There we go. Grassroot Botanicals. Right? A whole bunch of cleanser on here. You want to get rid of that allergies. Cleanse the gut. Clean up your gut. Right? Clean it up. There we go. A whole bunch of it. And by the way, off topic, for the sisters that are struggling with breast cancer, okay, or any type of lymphatic issues, this right here is something for you, okay? There is a detox on here for sisters that are having issues with the lymphatic system and breast cancer. There is a whole detox on here for that. A whole bunch of herbs and a whole bunch of regimen, okay, that comes with it. All right, just wanted to share that. Okay, and here, there you go. the link for the website. All right. Just wanted to share that real quick. All right, now I'm gone. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye-bye.